I remember being in high school, doing bad habits, eating junk food, and playing video games. I was wasting a lot of potential of a young man, and there was nobody to tell me about my habits and my potential to grow. I used to play a lot of video games at that time, and there was nobody to tell me about changing my habits. And also, my friend circle is very similar in that situation. My friend used to play video games, and we used to talk about only the video games that like GTA, Call of Duty, which is very famous at that time, and we used to play video games at the week in the weekends and also in the nights on weekdays. I was not aware of the result it would give me in the future, so I kept playing it because it felt good at that time. And you are probably in the same situation. I know you have bad habits right now that's not gonna serve you in the future any returns. So in this video I'm gonna tell you about the habits that will change your future and improve your life. Hi, my name is Rahul and I help young men improve their lives by making them believe in themselves. So if you wanna watch similar videos like this, subscribe to this channel and click on the like button so it will be helpful for both of us. So the number one habit that I want to talk about is weightlifting. There are so many skinny men out there who are afraid of weight training and lifting weights. There are so many black pilled men out there who tell them that weight training and muscles do not give you anything and muscles are not important at all. Just focus on your looks and just eyebrow, the right eyebrow, the left eyebrow, and everything. And these are people who don't have any goals in their life. They are not gonna achieve their dreams or anything like. They don't even have their any dreams like that. They just wanna play video games and watch porn and just watch some anime bullshit like that. So ask yourself, do you wanna be like them or do you wanna be an muscular and aesthetic body guy who can attract girls and who can flirt with girls or who can talk to anyone and who's doing good in business? Weight training not only gives you muscle but it also gives you the discipline that you should have to do good in your business. Weight training is one of the most important in everybody's life. Like if you are a young man, right? So ask yourself, do you want to be like a skinny man who people doesn't respect at all, or do you want to be a muscular guy who everyone respect? Family and girls and guys, relatives, friends, everyone respect him, not just because he has muscle but also because he has discipline in his life. Most muscular guy and bodybuilders and everyone you see who is muscular and bigger than you has a particular discipline in his life. So ask yourself, do you want to be a skinny guy or you want to be a muscular aesthetic guy? Weightlifting is one of the most masculine traits that females search in a man. Now I'm not talking about that if you're not muscular and chad you can't attract girls, but it helps you in attracting and getting attention from girls also, and also in everything in life, like in your business and in your career, and if you have to build a network, it also help you in that because he seems like a very disciplined and muscular and respectful guy if you are if you have muscles and if you are bigger than them. Like imagine you are walking on the street and you see a skinny guy and on the other side you see a muscular guy. The muscular guy is gonna make you a little bit submissive consciously or unconsciously. So that's why weight training and getting muscles is most important. The second thing is learning. So many people think that they have to just do the action and don't have to learn anything, but it's not true. You have to learn the things in order to do the things. Like think about it. If you're doing a business and you don't know anything about sales, know anything about marketing, anything about product, anything about making a website, so you have to learn the things. There is a quote, I don't know which gave this quote. Like it goes like this: if you gave me 6 hours for cutting a tree, I will spend 5 hours in sharpening my axe. And that's true. You have to build your skills first in order to do the action. Like everyone has 24 hours in their lives, but people who are successful and in anything like boxing, or you can say any sports, cricket, football, soccer, they spend thousands of hours in learning the things. Like they have punched thousands of punches in just a way in order to learn the perfect punch. Like learning is the most important skill you have to get in life. Not only learning but also practicing it in real life. If you have learned something, like if you have learned some new exercise for biceps, for back, just practice it in real life. Real experience will improve you in order to get closer to your goals. If you're not learning right now about anything, about skills, sales, marketing, and the most important thing to learn about in this era is sales. You have to learn the sales, how to sell a product to anybody or anything like that. If you have any business and you want to sell product, like product can be anything, like course, or coaching, or maybe a physical product, maybe an online product. It can be anything. And if you don't know anything about sales, you will suffer in life, because in business you have to learn the sales. Like I'm not saying that you have to particularly specifically do business only, but also you have to learn the sales. If you want to do a job, like a good job, high paying job, you have to learn how to crack that interview, or you are selling your skills at that time also. The third thing is meditation. You've already heard of this term meditation, that meditation is important for peace of mind. And it's true. Like meditation gives you the calm and peaceful mind, not only to just sit around and peaceful for rest of your life, but also for doing better in anything in life, like in business, like in career, or anything like that. It gives you the focus in order to do anything hard in life. Like I'll give you the 4 steps of meditating. Like you can just sit around and just close your eyes, or you can just open your eyes, or you can do anything like that. You have to focus on particularly one thing. Like the first step is to focus on anything. Like close your eyes and just do meditation for 10 minutes, 5 minutes. It doesn't matter how much time do you do meditation. Like you can start with 5 minutes, or you can start with 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Personally, I have started with 10 minutes. So I'll give you the 4 steps. The first step is to focus on anything. Focus on one thing. Like you can focus on your breath, or you can focus on any sound, or you can focus on your skin, or you can focus particularly on the senses, or you can do anything. So when you do the first step, you will experience that after 1 second to 5 second, or maybe 10 second, you have lost your focus. Just a random thought comes around and you have lost in your past memory. So that's the second step, that you have lost in your memory. And the third step is realizing that you have lost your focus. You have realized that you have lost your focus. You have realized that you have lost your focus because of that random thought. And the fourth and final step is to come back. And it's the most important thing. Like you have realized that you have lost in your memory. After that, you have to come back to your focus, whatever you are focusing on. It can be your breath, or skin color, or you can maybe your sound. So that's the 4-step meditation guide you have to follow. Think about it. When you come back, you have done 1 rep on meditation. Just now you're more focused, and your brain has more power to focus on one thing. And meditation is not that you have to focus for your lifetime on only one thing. It's not like that. You will lost your focus, but the ability to come back to your whatever you're focusing on is meditation. You have to train your mind to focus on one thing, even if you have lost your focus. That's the main thing. The fourth thing is journaling. Journaling is the best thing that I have experienced in my life when I was overthinking a lot. Like I remember back in 2020, in the pandemic, I used to overthink a lot about my diet, about my training, about my career and everything. And I practiced this habit of journaling, writing on a diary, and I've written some of my thoughts that I want to achieve, or maybe just whatever comes in my mind, I just write it on my paper in order to do the things. Like for example, you are on your computer desk, you wanted to do some task, and there are hundred of tasks that are available for you right now. Like how do you start on? There are hundred of tasks, and everything is most important. So if you can write down all of the tasks and do it one by one, it will be very easy. So think about it. There are hundred of thoughts in your mind. Like human brain has lots of thoughts in just a day, like 60,000 or something like that, a normal brain. At that time I think there are more than 60,000 because I was overthinking a lot. So I just sat on my computer desk, get a pen and paper, and start writing down my thoughts, whatever comes in my mind. And after writing down like only one page, there is so much peace in my mind. Like my brain is so much clear after writing just one page or two page. So you can do the same thing. Just write down whatever comes in your mind, and write down what your goals are and how do you want to achieve that, what task are you going to do for achieving that goal, and it will be very helpful for you. Number 5, failing. So many people are afraid of failing. Most of the young men are afraid of failing in doing a push-up, failing in exercising, failing in exams, failing in approaching that girl, failing in business, failing in career. So many people are afraid of failing. That's a good thing. You are afraid of failing because if you're worried about what's gonna happen after that. But it doesn't help you at all if you are overthinking and if you are not taking any action at all. It doesn't help you. Failing is good for you. The more you fail, the more you will learn about the things that doesn't work. Thomas Edison has tried thousands of methods of inventing a bulb, and he said that I know only one method of inventing a bulb, but I also know 999 methods of making a bulb that doesn't work. So that's the same thing. If you fail more, you'll learn more. So whatever the thing is, it can be business, or it can be approaching that girl, or talking to someone, talking to stranger, or it can be going to business and not gaining any muscle. The more you fail, the more you learn about yourself. So start taking actions and start failing more. Number 6 is reading. Reading is one of the best method to learn about anything in life. Like people have written down all of their thoughts on a book about anything, like business or any social skills, or it can be philosophy or maybe something like that, whatever similar to your interest. So you can learn so much just by reading a book, and it's very helpful for your brain also. I remember 2 years ago when I was struggling in marketing, I used to watch a lot of videos about marketing on YouTube, and I used to learn about marketing from my teachers and from my professors. I used to learn about digital marketing and also about business. But a friend of mine gave me advice of you should learn from the books also, like from the big players like who are doing good in marketing and business. So I just purchased a book about marketing, like marketing management by Philip Kotler, something like that, and I learned a lot of things about marketing from that book. Not only from that book, but I also learned from most of the books from the entrepreneurs, and also from philosophy, like, and also from social skills like books. There are so many helpful books right now that you can read, and you can start. Just read 10 pages a day, or you can start with 5 pages a day. It just takes only 10 minutes or 20 minutes to start. You just have to start reading just 5 pages or 10 pages about anything. That will help you in increasing your skills. It can be anything. Like if you are struggling with your social skills right now, or if you are struggling with marketing or sales right now, just start reading 5 pages a day about marketing or social skills. And it's not gonna help you just only after 2 days or 3 days. If you have discipline to do it every day, like for 100 days, you will see a big difference in your skills, like in your business skills or in your marketing skills. The last thing that I want to talk about is competing with your old self as well as other people. Like it can be your friends or can be your close friends. And so many feminine young men like skinny neck men tell you that No, competition is not good for you. Competition is not. You just only compete with yourself and only compare yourself with yourself. But that's not true. We are men and we are competing against each other. Like, think about that. The money you want, the girl you want, the house you want, the car you want, other people want, other men want. You're competing with other men, also with your close friends. You are competing against each other. So you not just have to compete only from yourself, but also from other people, like other young men. There is no competition in 99%, like people who are not meditating and not going to gym and don't have any business and they are just doing a normal thing, like they are average. There is no competition. But if you want to go on the upper echelons of life, like if you want to be a businessman, like be on a $10,000 a month and do some fun exciting things and like get a beautiful woman, you have to compete with other men. There is so much competition in the 1% of men, but there is no competition in the 99%. So you have to be in the 1% first by doing these 7 habits. And the action step that I want you to take you right now, start adding one of these habits a day in your life. Start adding one habit a day in your life and you will see a lot of improvement in yourself and your skills. So that's all about today. See you guys in the next time.
Coming in, flex. I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again.